Okay. Hi everybody, my name's Jules. I've been with Lifewave for a year now. I've just hit director rank, which I'm very pleased about. Um,
Hey.
and it's been an incredible journey for me. So my sponsor, Warren, who's on the call, he called me one day while I was in holiday in Mallorca, and he said, I've got something that I think you'll be really interested in. He knew that I was into my health and fitness and wellness. And he told me about this patch. Now, I knew that Warren would have done his research because it's all about being natural and organic. And I just listened to what he had to say. And, you know, the sound of the product just blew me away, really. It sounded so revolutionary. The testimonials were amazing and life-changing. And I just thought, you know what, I want in. And so I bought the biggest pack I could and just got involved straight away. I hadn't even tried using a patch before I got involved with the business, but I could really see something with this, and the rest is history, really. I'm really enjoying the journey. It's an amazing company and a fantastic life-changing product. But that's enough about me. I'm going to pass over to my co-host, Val.
Lovely. Thanks, Jules. I'll tell you a little bit about my story when we get a little bit later on in the presentation. But I'm Val Deal. I've been in the business for 5.5 months and very excited about it, I have to say. So we start off with our question, as always, of have you been patched yet? So if some of you are actually watching the recording of this, you may not know what this is all about. Most of us that are on the call have actually been patching for a little while and have the most amazing results. And this is the way that you can elevate, activate, and regenerate your body. It's a truly revolutionary way forward. This is wearable technology of the future. So we can't go any further without talking about the inventor. And this is David Schmidt. He's also the CEO of Lifewave. And he invented, among other things, X39. This is the patch we're going to talk about today. He's actually, it said over 130 patents there, but he's actually way over 180 right now. He said he was going to stop counting at 150. And believe me, that's an awful lot of work. He is a scientist, an inventor. He's not a medical doctor, but he does have a degree in biology. But he is actually one of the world's leading specialists in age reversing. So certainly somebody you want to be around as we go forward in years. In 2008, David focused his attention on the stem cell research. That was the buzzword back then. And he got very interested in it. And the product we're going to talk about today actually took 10 years and $4.5 million to bring to market. And what a revolution it has been since it arrived. So the technology, which is patented, and to actually get a patent on a product, you have to prove that it does certain things. And so on here, we actually says the patent on here says the embodiments as a result of elevating copper peptide, including the activation of stem cells, improvements in energy, elevation of antioxidants, and many other things. So it is proven to elevate your levels of copper peptide in your body. And that actually does wake up your stem cells, as we'll see. But he's got a number of patents on this product. But most importantly, this particular patent was done in 2020, and they have 20 years to run. So we've got another 16 years of this patent before any other company can come near this product. So why X39 stem cell activation patch? Well, the fewer stem cells you have, the faster you age and the slower you heal. So a lot of people will realize as you start to age, you heal a lot slower, and that's because you have less stem cells. In fact, at age 30, only half of your stem cells are active. So once you get past 30, your stem cell activity is decreasing. And by the time you get to 60, which is what the age I hit this year, you've lost almost all of your stem cell activity. And that's really quite worrying, because if you do injure yourself or get ill, you heal much more slowly because your stem cells are quite sleepy. And in fact, by the time you get to 70, it's really significantly slowed down, and you will see your aging symptoms will start to really ramp up. So how does the X39 work? It's a proprietary form of phototherapy. So that just means it's light wave therapy, really. It's a patented nanocrystal technology, and it reflects light to activate. And now that's not just any day, that's not daylight, that is actually light from your own body. We all transmit infrared light from our bodies, and this stem cell patch, this X39 patch, actually just reflects some of that infrared light back into your body. It's totally non-transdermal, and that means there's no drugs, no chemicals, and no stimulants actually go into your body. So it's totally non-invasive, and there are no contraindications with any medication. Now, bear in mind, obviously, Lifewave products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition, but we see an awful lot of changes in a lot of people, myself included. So the benefits of the X39, this is just an absolute few of them. There are an awful lot. So the first things we often see are increased strength and mental clarity. Their mental clarity, some people notice that almost immediately, but you find your brain fog can disappear quite quickly. And increased strength, yeah, we certainly notice that. Reduced inflammation in joints, restored muscle or skeletal conditions. Improvement of sleep, that's a big one for a lot of people. Increased stamina from exercise, in energy and vitality, definitely increasing, and improved skin appearance, a big one for most of us, and especially I started noticing that, and a lot of people have actually started noticing that in me as well. So these things can really help you to achieve an optimal state of health. Now, this is an interesting little slide with the results of a topography map from a 77-year-old woman. She was part of a survey, or a study done here, and the X39 patch was placed on the back of her neck, so the top of her spine. And in session 1, you'll see that the topography map shows a lot of red and orange going on there, and she had a lot of inflammation in her brain and a lack of brain coherence, so she was quite confused. And this was before she had the X39 patch on. Now we move on to session 2, and she's actually been using the X39 stem cell patch for just 3 weeks. And already you can see things have calmed down. There's no more inflammation. She's got much improved brain coherence. And then when we move on to session 3, which is after 6 weeks on the X39, there's been a complete turnaround, much better brain coherence, and it's lasting. So, you know, when she came in, her brain was hyperactive, but it calmed down dramatically by the second visit. And after the third visit, her brain had remained calm for 6 weeks, which is absolutely amazing. So the long-term results of X39, and there are many, many case studies on this. If you want to check out thisisit.info.com, you will find them on there. But in the first few days, over 4,000 genes begin to reset in your body. Now, that is really key, and a lot of people will feel these things really, really quickly. And then when we move on 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. As we saw in that topography slide just now, inflammation in your brain can make you a little bit confused, can make you a little bit fuggy around the head. But within 6 weeks, your thought processes will be much clearer, and you'll be feeling a lot better. Now, within 3 months, the collagen in your body has really increased. Now, that's a really big one, because a lot of people think of collagen as being all about your skin and your hair, but it's a lot more than that. Collagen is actually the most prevalent protein in your body, and it helps with the elasticity of everything, from your muscles, your lungs, your heart, your veins and arteries. Everything in your body with more collagen becomes more elastic, more pliable, and works in a lot better way. So within 6 months, your heart has actually been shown to reverse in age by up to 8 years. That's absolutely amazing. If you can imagine your heart being able to reverse in age by up to 8 years. So as David Schmidt, the inventor, says, it's not anti-aging, it's actually age reversing. And certainly, I for one am all over that. It's something that we could all do with. So, it's a great, great thing to achieve. So how to wear the X39. So you wear your patch for 12 hours on and 12 hours off. That's going to help you to repair and rejuvenate. And then you throw the patch away. So why 12 hours on and 12 hours off? Well, your body, if you wore it 24 hours a day, your body would get used to the signal and would start to ignore it, which in what we call attenuation. So to avoid that, you wear 12 hours on, 12 hours off, and then your body will respond to that in the best way. And that has been the optimum time to wear the patch that was done in the testing. Now, when you've actually worn your patch for 12 hours, it's no good to you the next day. So you can either throw it away, or a lot of us actually put it on our animals or on children. There is a little bit more to come out of that patch, but it does gradually degrade over time. So then on the next day, you put a new patch on and repeat the process. You can wear more than one patch at a time, but not more than one X39. There's not enough benefit shown by wearing two X39 patches, but we do have some other patches that are complementary. So you can actually wear another patch as well of a different sort if you're trying to achieve various things. Now, we really recommend that you drink plenty of water when you're patching, because one, it's going to make your body more conductive and help the process. And two, it's going to help you to flush out all the toxins. And it's also really strongly recommended that you use electrolytes, because that's going to make sure that your body has every type of mineral and vitamin that it needs to actually help the building blocks, the stem cells, to do their job. So those things are quite important. Plenty of water, and we say sipping throughout the day rather than glugging a litre at a time. And that will help you to flush all the toxins out and make you feel so much better. So X39, it is so sophisticated, yet so simple to explain. And the testimonies of X39 are absolutely life-changing and emotional. And Jules will back me in this one. We hear a lot of this every day. The messages we get are absolutely incredible. And the best thing about the X39 is it absolutely works on everyone that uses it properly. Sometimes you have to wait a little while to get the result, depending on what challenges you face with your health, but it works for everyone that does it consistently.
Brilliant.
Now,
That was fantastic, Val.
Are we going to do a few little testimonials? Shall I give mine at this point, do we think?
Yes, please.
Okay,
You have a
so
great one.
I will try and keep it brief. I do get very excited because I'm actually a dog walker and boarder by my main trade. Although that was nearly, I was nearly at my career end with this, because for over 2.5 years, I've been struggling with my hips. I have bursitis in both hips and a partially torn greater trochanter tendon in my right hip, which is inoperable. And I was having steroid injections and living on painkillers, which was really bad for my health. I was even waking up in the night to take more painkillers because I couldn't sleep at night. And, you know, when you've got to walk dogs every day, it was almost impossible to function. And by the end of the day, if I needed to go shopping, I was literally hanging onto the shopping trolley like it was a Zimmer frame. Now, my consultant, who was giving me the 6-monthly steroid injections, said, it's not going to get better, it's degenerative, so you're going to have to learn to live with this. So I wasn't very happy with that, because my health was just deteriorating. And say I only turned 60 this year, I'm a long way from retirement. And I thought it was going to be career ending for me. I thought I was going to have to find a different job and maybe even move out of my 2-story house into a bungalow. So I happened to see my friend Inez posting on Facebook about these little patches. And I thought, well, it's working for her, it's working for her husband, but more importantly, she said it was working on her rescue dogs. And that really got me with my ears pricked up, because if it works on dogs, there's no placebo effect. So a bit like Jules, I took a flyer. I actually came in at sort of the medium level. I bought what was at the time a gold pack, which is equivalent to advanced now. And I said to a few people around me, I'm going to do this thing. Who wants to have a go? There's a 30-day money back guarantee. So let's have a go. And jumped on the patches. My mum did the same, and a couple of family members. And I was absolutely amazed. Within 2 weeks, my pain levels had gone down. I immediately stopped taking painkillers when my patches arrived. And my pain, instead of going up, went down to, instead of a 7 or 8 out of 10, down to a 5 or 6 out of 10. And then by the time I'd been taking or using the patches for 2 months, I had zero pain. I mean, zero pain, zero painkillers, zero pain. And I haven't had that steroid injection that I was actually due to have in June. And trust me, that's a real bonus, because it really, really hurt when I had them. But other things have happened to me as well. My skin has really improved. I had these little fatty bumps underneath my eyes since my 20s, which someone said to me, well, that's cholesterol. They've all gone. They just suddenly disappeared, which I was absolutely amazed at. My skin is just improving. My wrinkles are disappearing. My hair, I've always had to have my hair short because it's very, very fine hair. And now look at it. You know, I've got full full, thick hair. It's absolutely amazing. Just 5 months in, my mood is much better. I'm full of energy. I can work a full day without having to take loads of painkillers. I don't take any at all, and I'm just absolutely bouncing. My mother, who is 83 years old, her energy's gone through the roof. She still works 1 day a week, and about 3 weeks ago, she suddenly told me that she doesn't need her hearing aids anymore. We didn't expect that one to happen, so that was a bit of a shock. It was to her, and all she could do was moan that she's paid £3,000 for her hearing aids that she doesn't need anymore. But we're pretty happy about that, to be honest. Bless you, Mum. So that's me. Who else would like to share some of their stories, some of their journey so far?
Me.
Mark.
Yay.
Hello there. Hang on a sec. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing, folks?
Great, thanks.
So Val introduced a lady called Laura, and I wished Laura a happy birthday and said, "What are you up to these days? I haven't seen you for a bit." Well, she lives in Essex. I live in Cumbria, so it's obviously the case. She said, "You got to check these magic circles out." So I got a month's supply, being a bit skeptical, but I did trust Laura because she used to use these other products that I used years ago and loved them as well. Anyhow, I put the next 39 on, and I was what they call a one-patch wonder. Just felt incredible, just a surge of like G, and just like, wow, the brain fog, like you were talking about, Val, that lifted within probably a day, 2 days, just started to get better, more energy and less anxiousness. I'm a taxi driver. I can only do about 3 or 4 hours at a time. I was flying around all day till tea time. I'm like, my brain's just so clear, my mind, my focus. And obviously there's nothing in that patch that goes in you, so it isn't caffeine or all. It's like magic. It's like a little miracle in a little circle, and it's just got better. I have a lower back. And what you were on about then, Val, when you said you were clinging onto your shopping trolley like it was a Zimmer frame, I was the same. My lower back is really sore, and I struggle to walk. So I'm not a light kind of fella, I weigh a few pounds, and I'm sorry, I'm driving at the same time, but I'm hands-free, so don't worry. So yeah, my lower back pain has decreased significantly. I was pushing my mother around a garden centre on Sunday, looking at all the Christmas things. And then I walked around with her for about 2 hours, and my lower back didn't even hurt once. And I was like, I didn't realise it until yesterday. And I was just like, wow, this is incredible. My waterworks are working better. Yeah, I mean, normally go to the toilet about 3 or 4 times a night. I just go once now. There's loads of things, and you should write them down, I guess, as you go along, because you start to think, well, there's this, that. My eyesight's improved, not massively, but I don't need reading glasses. I usually couldn't see anything on the screen without my glasses. A bit like her off Scooby-Doo. I can't see without my glasses, like that, So, yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. I would recommend these to anybody. And the fact that they do money back guarantee on a 90-day pack. Go for it, guys. Get your credit card out.
Yay. Oh, well done, Mark. Well done, Val. They were brilliant, brilliant testimonials.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you want to tell them about this website, Val?
Yeah, by all means, we'll go on a little bit further. So if you want to write this down, this is info.com. This has got so many testimonials. It's got videos from doctors, all about the X39 and the amazing varied things it does. This you can lose a lot of time on this website because it absolutely fascinates me. There is so much information on there, which is why it's called thisisit.info.com. So do have a look through there, and you'll find all the information you need on this amazing X39 patch.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Val. Okay, I'm just going to take you guys through the company and the business side of it a little bit. So basically, Lifewave has been going for 20 years now. We went from $20 million in 2021 to $320 million in 2022. That's incredible growth. And then 430 million in 2023. So it just shows the growth there, but especially through those COVID years. And that was around the time when X39 was launched. So you can just see how amazing it's been. We're open in over 75 countries. And the great thing about it is that it's not a Me Too product, meaning that there's no competition out there. You know, you can be selling weight loss products, skincare, supplements, and, you know, a lot of the time you've got competition out there. Someone's always got something better, you know, and you're competing. Whereas this has no competition. We are out there on our own, so unique. And that's why it's just such an amazing business to be part of. And we've been ranked #1 momentum company in the world. That's absolutely incredible. And that's all down to our growth. And the great thing about it is, guys, that we're involved in a team called This Is It. And we are actually the fastest growing team in the business as well. So we're in the right place at the right time. So what's brought you here today? Why are you interested in this opportunity? Is it because you want to spend more time with your family? Maybe you want more time freedom? Maybe you want more security? Or you might even want to travel more, better health or less debt? Or you might have all of these. And the great thing about Lifewave is that it can help with all of these, whether it's through the actual product itself or the business opportunity. And the compensation plan, wow, guys, this is like second to none, basically. I mean, I've been involved with other multi-level market companies in the past, and this just is incredible, this marketing plan. So it's so easy to progress in this company. You just need to basically get your result and talk to everyone about it. And we have a binary system, so it means you build one team left and one team right. Once you've got 2 people involved on your left side and 2 people involved on your right side, you go manager, and this is where all the magic happens. So you can earn up to $25,000 a week from this binary system. That's incredible, isn't it? But that's not all, because we also have matching bonus as well. So this means that you can earn off the people that you've introduced into your team as a little thank you for training them up and helping them. So you can earn off 3 levels deep. So say you took someone on, say I took Sue on, and from her bonus, I could earn 25%. If she took someone on, then I could also earn 20% off them. And if they took someone on, I could also earn an additional 20% off them coming from their bonus. So it's not taken out of their earnings. It's actually an extra little thank you from Lifewave for just helping introduce them to the business. So it's just incredible, and it just shows how this income can grow so quickly. So if you're interested in this opportunity, then there's 3 ways you can get involved. You can either go for a core package, and that includes 3 sleeves of X39. This is great if you want to get a sleeve for yourself, some patches for your partner, and maybe you want to sell 1 pack as well. If you're a bit more interested in really building the business, then the advanced pack is for you. This includes 6 sleeves. And when I say sleeve, I mean a month's supply of X39. So this is really good, again, if you want to just share these patches more and get a few more people interested. But if you're a serious entrepreneur, then premium is the pack to go for. You get 20 sleeves of X39. So you're getting them for the best price here. And, you know, it just means that you've got so many different sleeves to share with friends, family, anyone that you think you might be able to help with them. So that's a really good one to get involved with if you really want to build this business fast. And it's really important that you go onto a monthly subscription as well. It just means that you keep your points and you keep active, okay? So you can either have a 1 sleeve subscription or a 2 sleeve subscription. It's not imperative, you don't have to do it, but it's really advised that you do, just to keep yourself active in the business. So as Val said earlier, we have got thisisinfo.com, which is really good for finding out any information you need on the product itself or the testimonials. As Val said, there's so much information on there. It's amazing. And then you also have thisisit.team.com. This is more for the business side of things. So if you want to have a look a little bit more into the marketing plan, the compensation plan, or just, you know, how the business works, then that's the one for you. But they're so informative, these websites are. So the time is now to make your move, guys. Are you serious about your dream? If you are, get involved. There's hope for the future. You need to get started on X39, get patching, get your result, and tell everybody, because sharing is caring. So thank you for joining us with this presentation. I'm just going to stop sharing now and see all your lovely faces again. How are you guys? Hi, George. Oh, what a lovely surprise.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, good. Look, George, we've got snow here.
Oh my goodness, rather you than me.
I love the snow.
Well, I like it for skiing, but otherwise, otherwise I'm happy to miss it.
Oh, well, welcome on the call anyway. Has anyone got any questions?
I've got a friend who's recently had a cataract operation, and then unfortunately she's broke her ankle. I was wondering what would be the best thing to advise her with.
Well, I always say start with X39, because that just helps everything, because obviously it's reactivating your stem cells, so it really will help everything.
Yeah, I thought X39.
Yeah.
And I would also add for because she broke her ankle, Aeon, which will help with any inflammation in the body.
Yeah.
I have a lot of people who've had operations, and Aeon and X39. I would be, until the ankle's good, I'd probably put them both in that area.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
And as far as eyes concerned,
she's had it operated on now, and she's fine apparently.
So, but just in general, we've had people with huge improvement in their vision, and people with macular degeneration having it reversed with X39. But also another one that can be good for the eyes is carnosine.
Right. Okay.
Oh, thanks, George.
Thanks, George. On that one, George.
Yeah.
With the carnosine, I actually also have a friend I was talking to this morning who has just the start of cataracts, but also has floaters in one eye. Where would be best to place the carnosine? Is that best to put that on an eye patch overnight?
Some people do that, and some people use the right hand, one of the temples, left or right. We've had a lot of people, floaters disappearing. One person right at the beginning for me, his floaters went about 80% with X39, and then he added glutathione after about a month. The thing of glutathione, it says about 3 days a week. Some people, it can be a bit, intense, because since it's pushing the toxins out of the body, it's good to have the X39 first, so that your body systems have improved. And so some people, they have an unpleasant experience with glutathione. One of the people who had a really strong experience with it, he discovered he had a lot of heavy metals in his water at home, put in a massive filter system. But when he started using glutathione, he said for 2 weeks he had metal smells coming out of his armpit. Oh. So you may want to really, when you start using glutathione, keep an eye. If it's a little bit intense, just have it every other day or 6 hours a day, something like that.
That's fantastic, George. Thank you so much. He's already using X39 for a couple of months, and we just want to ramp things up a little bit. Yeah.
So go for it, but just keep an eye. With all of these things, it's really important to understand, and people understand that what we're doing is we're setting the stage in a body for a body to heal itself. When it's not, patch X, patch Y, and patch Z will give you results A, B, and so on.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
that's lovely. Sorry, I'm very, very conscious of the fact that we're going to run out of time.
Yeah, we've got 1 minute left.
Okay. Thank you so much, George.
We'll have lunch.
Yeah, thank you guys. I don't know whether you know, but we're also going to be doing a team training at 2 o'clock UK time. The link is in there. It's a different link to this one. It's the original link, which is Inez's link. And I'll repost it anyway. So if you are interested in coming back on that, it will be me and Val again, giving our top tips.
Well, congratulations to you,
Thank you.
Jules,
Thank
and
you.
happy to meet you, Val.
Oh, I look forward to it, George. I'm intending to see you in Dubrovnik, I hope.
Yeah.
Count on it.
And the UK, you've got to come.
Oh, are you coming in February?
Yeah, absolutely.
You'll be there.
Fantastic.
I'll be speaking.
And I'll be there too.
Hey, excellent.
Want to see you.
See you on the next call then, guys.
All right, see you shortly.
See you shortly.
Bye. Thank